When you're cruising at 36,000 feet, everything feels routine. The hum of the engines, the occasional ding of the seatbelt sign, the gentle voice of the flight attendant offering coffee. But then it happens. An alarm, a jolt, a warning light. And in the cockpit, routine vanishes in a heartbeat. Welcome to Mayday, where we break down what really happens when pilots are pushed to the edge. This episode: how human minds, metal machines, and milliseconds decide the line between catastrophe and miracle. In those first seconds, as disaster strikes, the cockpit becomes a crucible. Heart rates spike. Adrenaline floods the body. Tunnel vision tightens. Every breath, every thought, every instinct suddenly matters. But pilots aren't just trained to fly. They're trained to decide. Under pressure, most of us can't imagine. We explore what aviation experts call the golden rule of emergencies. Aviate, navigate, communicate. It sounds simple, but in chaos, sticking to this order is everything. Fly the plane. Know where you are. Talk only once you're flying and thinking clearly. We also dive into how checklists, once mocked as rigid, become lifelines in a crisis, and when pilots have to break the rules to save lives. We unpack how cognitive biases like confirmation bias or fixation can blind even seasoned captains to obvious clues. Through gripping case studies, we revisit the miracle on the Hudson, when Sully Sullenberger defied the book and landed a powerless Airbus on the water, saving every soul on board. We dissect United 232, where a DC-10 with no hydraulics became a testament to teamwork, improvisation, and courage. And we face the tragedy of Air France 447. A sobering reminder that misreading instruments and mistrusting automation can cost everything. But the story doesn't end in the cockpit. We look at how simulator training now throws pilots into nightmare scenarios until calm becomes instinct. We explore how automation, though helpful, can dull human sharpness or save lives if used right. And we highlight the unseen heroes: air traffic controllers, guiding trembling voices from the sky, helping turn fear into focus. Finally, we ask, what can we learn from all of this? Because whether you're behind a yoke or behind a desk, the principles are the same. Stay calm, stay clear, stay ready. This episode ISNT, just for aviation geeks. It S for anyone who ever faced a high-stakes moment and wondered, what would I do under pressure? This is Mayday, and this is how pilots think, decide, and survive when seconds count.